So quick little piece of information about this file. This file is going to have you take volume formulas and things that you did in the last file, but it's going to have you start combining them together. So there might be a shape that's made up of a pyramid and a cube that you have to figure out the volume of, which means you're going to find a couple of different volumes and put them together. So that part's not going to change. Be careful of the units. Make sure you're checking the units because it's important in every one of these problems. What is going to be in here and is introduced towards the end of this file, and it's something that's been on the Regents 3 or 4 times, and we put it on test quite often, is that you want to be able to talk about percents because percents are something they like to have in all different math classes every place. So what we've done with in the past with these is we've just asked if you have this much water in a shape that's this big, what percent full is it or what percent empty is it? And remember that what you're doing is you're comparing the amount it's talking about to the whole. Now, that's the best way I can kind of generalize it because they can ask a lot of different things. You'll notice inside my box there that it talks about for percent full, you do the volume that's full over the total volume times 100 and for the percent that's empty. But it might ask how much larger is a shape than another one. So if it said what percent larger is something, you're going to put the amount larger over the smaller object because you're comparing the larger one to the smaller one. I should spell larger right. So you really got to think about these percent problems. What does it want you to know about? It'll always kind of say that what percent larger is it, percent smaller, percent full, percent empty, what percent more will it take, where you'd be comparing the amount that's left to the total amount. You just got to really think about these percent questions. The good news is they're not in the, how important all of this stuff is. It's much more important to find the volume of a shape than to find the percent empty or full it is. But if you're trying to make sure that you can get absolutely the most points that you possibly can on something, you want to make sure that you can add this little twist in at the end to a problem that you're trying to solve.